Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a fun video today. We are starting off the day with a little bit of caffeine. By the way, I've been really enjoying these Celsius 16-ounce energy drink cans. They've been really solid, and I'm gonna need it because we're going on our cruise, baby. So for the past 4 years now, we've been doing our company cruise. I've filmed it every year. And the goal is to show you, one, the ship, all the activities, what going on a cruise can be like. I know a lot of people who don't live close to cruise ports don't really go on cruises, but they are a pretty solid vacation choice. And two, I wanna show you everything, how I'm eating and how I'm training on the cruise to maintain a pretty significant or decent physique while I'm on it. Now, that said, I have been doing a little mini cut throughout the week. I've been doing more cardio and stuff. We're at 210 pounds. You can't really tell because of the lighting in here, but I feel okay with the physique going into today. By the way, did you notice the shirt? Nice little oversized comfort color shirt. Check out the back. Custom to All-State steel. And we all should be wearing these shirts in different colors as we board the ship today. So a lot of matching stuff going on. But relax, all in all, this should be a pretty relaxed video. Let's also grab a snack for the road because we got about a 2.5 hour ride and I might get hungry on the way there. You know what? This might be the perfect time to eat this insanely high calorie bar from, I think, who makes this, Clift? I know for a fact they taste really good, but there's 400 calories in the bar. So it's very similar to eating a Lenny and Larry's cookie or something like that. And I'm not gonna be tracking my macros throughout this trip, but I am gonna be discussing the things that I'm eating, kind of how I'm structuring the day. And very important, I weighed myself this morning. I'm gonna be weighing myself when I get back to see the difference. We'll also grab 2 of these little pure organic fruit sticks, and that should hold us over until we get on the ship at least. Oh yeah, and one more new thing that's happened in the past couple days. I got a new truck. This right here, this absolute specimen of a vehicle, this is a 2025 Ford Raptor R in space white, which is almost, it's hard to pick up on camera, but it's almost like a metallic pearlescent white / gray. Absolutely love the color, absolutely love the truck. I've only had it for about 6 days, and I've been loving every second of it. Let me know what you guys think. The hood scoop decal, that one's definitely gonna go. But as far as the side of the truck, do I keep the bottom 2 decals, take off the Raptor and the front decal, and just keep the back one? Let me know your thoughts. Little view of the interior. One thing I noticed right away, and I think this is the same on all the trucks, but you have this little trim right here, and it perfectly matches the color of my truck on the outside. And let's do the very first, oh, look at that. What a nice setup we have here now. So this is gonna be the new truck view. Now I'm gonna start doing some stuff to it next week, so I'll do a separate video on all that stuff. But I absolutely loved my last truck. That was a Raptor as well, and it's nice to be in a V8 again. I had the original Raptor with a V8, so it means a lot. Not to mention the sound in this one. Whew. All right, stop number 1 is gonna be my mother's house because she's driving me to Cape Canaveral. All right, we made it in the car. My mother is recklessly driving while eating, while on her phone. But it's okay because today's actually her birthday.
I can do whatever I want today.
We're running a little late, but we are getting there, hopefully in some good time. It is now approaching noon, but we've made it. We're parking. All that's left to do now is board and enjoy ourselves. All right, and first look at Utopia the Seas. This is the promenade area.
Welcome
So,
aboard, folks.
hello.
Welcome aboard.
Next up was to get our drink package, and you can kind of see the Central Park area of the ship here, which is really cool. And then we hit straight into the pool. They had a DJ out there. Everyone was already there early, and it was a really fun time.
All-State Seal Cruise 2025! All right, it's about 1:30. I'm getting out of the pool now. Party definitely still going on, but I am going to maybe see if they have a little bit of food before I check into the room. And yeah, they definitely have quite a bit of food here. set out for everyone, and the food actually looks incredible. Not to mention a beautiful setup welcoming us into the Utopia of the seas.
I think it's their specialty to have fresh fish and lobster on the first day, so had to get that.
All right, course number 1 is going to start with some lobsters. We have 2 half lobster tails, so 1 full tail. I guess this is salmon, maybe tuna. Looks really good though, inside of a lemon. And then some mussels, which I'm a big fan of mussels, and a little bit of, I guess, medley of mussels, clams, shrimp with some corn, as well as a little shrimp cocktail. So a really nice high quality seafood blend to get us started today. All right, we had to do one more round. I got some chicken tiki marsala with some rice on the bottom, a fillet of, I believe this is grouper, with some mango salsa over top, and some chips with queso over top as well. All right, last food I promise for right now. We have a sugar-free chocolate chip cookie, looks okay. A mudslide cookie, also I think sugar-free or gluten-free or something. A chocolate mousse, a carrot cake, and then what might be the most appetizing looking, a Oreo cheesecake. So really good dessert options too. All right, we just made it into our room. I really like this room. Good full-size bed, a ton of space for activities, decent floor-to-ceiling height as well for a tall guy. Not to mention a beautifully sized balcony with chairs and whatnot, and what will be a great view of Coco Cay and the Bahamas. So I believe this is the junior suite. So you have like a little extra sitting area. I'm pretty sure that couch turns into a bed. Not that that's needed. A ton of space in the room. Good sized bed. This has got to be a king size bed. It looks huge. A nice desk, mirror to do my makeup in, sitting area. There's this closet here with a safe. That's always nice. And then you get a whole like additional closet in here. I don't think I'm gonna be needing that, but tons of room, some robes as well. Solid little full-length mirror. And the bathroom is very spacious, a full tub in there. Not that I'm gonna be taking baths, but still pretty cool. And yeah, here we are. So I'm pretty sure I had a normal balcony room last year, and that was plenty, honestly. But this is definitely a lot nicer. I do want to go see my mom's room because she got a suite, and apparently there might be like a pool in the suite or something. But I needed some check-in stuff. I'm still very, very full, but maybe we head back to the pool in just a little bit as well. Nice to at least come set my like backpack down and check out the room that I'm going to be in for the next few days. All right, so I was right. This is my mom's room. All right. Oh yeah, you got the full setup over here. That's pretty nice. Gosh, you have a huge bathroom with a bidet, a shower, a tub, double sinks,
Here.
closet. Oh my gosh, you have your whole living room in here.
Yeah, we have a kitchen, like a little table, dining room.
This is crazy nice. Yeah, this one's real nice.
Yeah.
Your own private bedroom.
Isn't this nice?
Wow, yeah, this is pretty.
Pretty nice. Look.
You have a whole like table set up out here. Well, I think you deserve it because it's your birthday.
This was a great birthday cruise. This was so good. Yeah, this was.
So something new I realized is when you book a suite, like an actual suite, you get access to this like back lounge that overlooks the back of the ship. So you get a private bar, private access to the lounge. And they also have a private pool there as well that has a little waterfall over and a private hot tub area. So definitely some good perks. All right, we've been hanging out. We are officially moving. And some people wanted to do the flow ride. I don't know if I'm gonna do it yet, but I am gonna see what they're up to. But this is like, I guess, this is like their like sports zone. So ping pong. So I did get convinced
and to doing the flow rider with these two right here. Oh, I'm so sorry. So that is it behind us.
Jump out!
Oh, he's down. All right, he's done.
There you go, baby! Come on!
All right, quick updates about 7:15. We have dinner at 7:30. Everyone is supposed to unknowingly wear matching shirts. Like, nice shirt you're wearing. That's weird. All right, quick peep at all the matching shirts going all the way around all of these tables. Yeah, we're all wearing the same thing. Dinner tonight is looking absolutely insane. We can literally order as much as we want of anything, and that is exactly what I plan to do.
All right, after dinner, we went to the casino. In the next couple clips, you're gonna see I am not too proud of.
All right, the time is like 3:15. This is what we're working with for our late night snack, our pizza. I wouldn't say it's ideal, but it is indeed what it is. So there's that. All right, we just got home. I got a bunch of pizza, an unbelievable amount of pizza. And so here's me eating it. On a scale of 1 to eatable pizza, it's an eatable pizza. Absolutely love that. All right, well, day one is coming to a close. I'm gonna end it personally, and I will see you tomorrow morning. All right, I am alive again. I'm gonna speak normal English again. And it is yet another morning on the beautiful Utopia of the seas. I guess we have another ship here with us, the Disney ship. So you can't really see the port all that well. You can just see the ship, but there is a little bit going on. Besides like going and seeing all the shops, doing all like the shopping and going to like Senior Frog or something, there's not a whole lot to do in the Bahamas. So I think my plan today is to stay on the boat. We have FSU football today, first game of the season. We're playing Bama, and they have a good bar here for that. But even though I had an atrocious amount of pizza last night, I do want to get a little food in me and have a productive start to this morning, unlike we did last night. We made it down. I just got a plate of like meat and cheese stuff. There wasn't a whole lot of like breakfasty options. Little finger food, meat and cheese in the morning. Good way to spend it. I also grabbed an apple, so that should be good as well. All right, we're back now. We can go to the gym, and I actually brought this, but inside of this is a very important item from none other than Prozis. So this is pretty much like a pill bottle, but for your powders. It has different compartments, and on each compartment you can fill up with different things. So I have this one filled up with 2 scoops of protein, and this one filled up with 2 servings of pre-workout. So this will be my pre-workout for the next 2 days. And it all just snaps together in a nice little case like this. By the way, this shirt is from Prozis. This shaker bottle is from Prozis. All the supplements, also Prozis. So everything that I use while working out is Prozis. They are really awesome. So excited to be traveling with them. And if you want to check out like this container right here, great purchase for traveling, the shaker cup or any of the supplements. Down below is a link for Prozis, and you can use my code SUGGS10, save you 10% off. Also helps me out a little bit, so I appreciate that. But at least we have pre-workout and protein for the gym today. We have made it to the gym. I'm currently on the treadmill, right under 15 minutes going down. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is a chest press machine. I feel like they have a lot of good machines here, so I'm gonna try and use as much of them as possible. So I'll probably do like 3 or 4 sets, a warm-up set or 2 as well. And pretty much all their equipment is Life Fitness, so super smooth, nice equipment to use too. All right, so not only do they have a lot of Life Fitness stuff, they also have some hammer strength stuff, which is actually the same brand. They have one of the hammer strength machines that I missed the most from my commercial gym, and that is this like vertical shoulder press. You kind of go behind your head with it, and it's a really solid movement for shoulders, so we're gonna toss this one in today as well. All right, next exercise, another hammer strength machine, and this is gonna be a plate-loaded incline press. Honestly, this is one of like the hardest machines or movements that I really don't like doing, but is a good exercise, so might as well get it done. All right, not gonna lie, I'm already pretty gassed, like drenched in sweat. Arms are pretty tired, but we're gonna do dumbbell bench next, keeping the weight relatively light. And once again, hammer strength dumbbells, even though these feel a little weird in my hands. Regardless, we're doing our 3 sets here, like the 8 to 10 rep range should be fine, and the chest is definitely getting plumped. All right, we're gonna wrap up chest with one more exercise, and that's gonna be a pec fly. They have this nice little cable machine specifically for that, so that is what I'm gonna use. We're gonna do 3 decent sets here of like that 12 to 15 reps, and that should be really, really good for the chest today. All right, we're gonna do a little superset here. We have a very standard cable push down for triceps. Gonna go just about till failure with that for 3 sets, and I'm gonna superset that with a weighted crunch. So all I'm gonna do is just put a little more weight on there, drop to my knees, and do some crunches. I feel like 3 or 4 sets of this will be fine for both triceps and to wrap up abs as well. All right, I just finished up. I actually did the Stairmaster and ran like about 1.5 miles or so. Wow, incredible workout. Almost 2 hours in the gym, like 1,200 active calories. I really, really needed that considering, well, all the pizza I had last night. So all around, great workout. All right, we are back. Check out the fit for today. We got a Lululemon top with the matching bottoms, Crocs on the feet, of course. I like what we got going on right now. I wish I would have brought something for the Stady, but I forgot. We can also go ahead and get our protein in. I don't know how I'm gonna try and clean this cup, but I know it's not gonna go well. Regardless, having protein on the ship is nice. All right, let's go watch Florida State, hopefully not lose by too much.
All right, and towards the back of the ship is where the Playmakers Bar and Grill is. They also have a nice little dog house. You can go get some free glizzies. This was such an incredible game to watch. I cannot believe FSU beat Bama, and it was a lot of fun watching it on the ship.
Good morning, people. It is, well, it's the final day on the cruise. Last night we had dinner. We did do something a little different. We did go watch the Aqua show that they have on the ship, and that was pretty cool. It was like a choreographed like show, dance, acrobatic stuff, all in a pool. So that was pretty awesome to watch. And then I did the same thing I did last night. Lost money in the casino and ate pizza and went to bed. So I'm excited to finally get off the boat. We are at Coco Cay. Once again, you can't really tell because there is a ship on the other side of my room. But I definitely slept in a little too late. So I don't know if I'm gonna have time to go to the gym today. All right, we've made it off the ship and now I am walking to Hideaway Bay, Hideaway Cay. But this is Coco Cay, the Royal Caribbean private island, and honestly they've done a lot of work to it here recently. You can see our ship over there next to like an older ship, and you can just tell how much bigger it is.
We pretty much spent the entire day in the pool hanging out. The music was great, the bar was great. We finished up with this gorgeous looking dinner, and that wrapped up our last night.
All right, people, I am finally back home with my sweet, sweet girl. Incredible trip. I have been in bed or on the couch recovering today. We got off the ship at like literally 8 a.m. and it does feel good to be home and back on a decent routine. Like I said, I did want to weigh myself to see the damage done throughout the trip. So let's see. Okay, wow. Definitely a little more than what I wanted to see. That is 7 pounds in the course of what, 3 maybe or 4 days pretty much. Hopefully a lot of it is water weight and I will level back out as the week goes on, but I have been eating a lot of snacks and stuff today. I had Chipotle as well, so maybe that's part of it as well. Regardless, it'll be a fun little adventure getting back to that like 210 area where I like to sit. All around, I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed the trip. And I'm gonna have to get some groceries and get back on track. So stick around for the next video. I'll be seeing you very shortly. Peace.
This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up.